Welcome back to Narcissism Freedom. If you're here today, take a deep breath with me. This space is for truth, clarity, and healing. Today we're talking about something that many survivors experience but struggle to explain: reactive abuse explained in a way that finally makes sense. If you have ever found yourself yelling, breaking down, saying things you regret, or reacting in ways that don't even feel like you, and then later feeling ashamed or confused, this message is for you. What you experienced was not weakness. It was not proof that you are toxic. It was the result of prolonged emotional pressure inside a toxic cycle designed to destabilize you. Reactive abuse explained begins with understanding the setup. Narcissistic abuse is rarely loud at first. It is subtle. It can look like small criticisms, backhanded compliments, silent treatments, shifting blame, gaslighting, withholding affection, or rewriting history. Over time, these behaviors create emotional erosion. You start questioning yourself. You start over-explaining. You start defending things you never needed to defend before. Your nervous system begins living in a constant state of alert. Then comes the provocation. The narcissist may push the same wound repeatedly. They may accuse you of what they are doing. They may smirk while dismissing your feelings. They may ignore you for days, then suddenly demand your attention. Each tactic is intentional. Each move is designed to create internal pressure. Eventually, that pressure explodes. You raise your voice. You cry uncontrollably. You send the long text. You slam the door. You say, "I can't take this anymore." And in that exact moment, the narcissist shifts the spotlight. Suddenly, you're the problem. They point to your reaction as proof that you are unstable, dramatic, abusive, or emotionally unhinged. This is reactive abuse explained clearly. They provoke the reaction, then weaponize it. And the most painful part is that outsiders often only see a reaction. They don't see the months or years of subtle psychological manipulation that led up to it. They don't see the emotional exhaustion. They don't see the constant walking on eggshells. They see the explosion, not the buildup. So you begin to internalize shame. You replay the moment in your mind. Why did I yell? Why did I lose control? That's not who I am. And you're right. It's not who you are. It is who you became under pressure. Reactive abuse explained also means recognizing the nervous system component. When someone is chronically invalidated, dismissed, or psychologically attacked, the body moves into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. When you reacted, you were likely in fight mode. Your system was attempting to defend you from what it perceived as ongoing threat. That reaction was survival energy. The narcissist, however, thrives on that survival energy. When you react, they feel powerful. They may suddenly become calm, even smug. They may record you, mock you, or repeat your words later out of context. They may tell others, "See, this is what I deal with." It becomes a narrative that protects them and isolates you. Reactive abuse explained is not about excusing harmful behavior. It is about understanding context. There is a difference between someone who initiates abuse and someone who reacts after being psychologically cornered. Intent matters. Pattern matters. Power and balance matters. If you have been stuck in this cycle, you likely felt trapped. You may have tried staying silent, but silence didn't stop the provocation. You may have tried calmly explaining yourself, but logic didn't matter. You may have tried loving harder, being softer, praying more, hoping they would change. But the cycle continued. This is why awareness is so powerful. When you understand reactive abuse explained, you begin to detach from the false identity they placed on you. You begin to say, that reaction came from prolonged harm. It does not define my character. That shift alone is healing. Scripture reminds us in James 1 verse 19, "Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger." This verse is often misunderstood. It does not mean suppress your emotions while someone mistreats you. It means cultivate wisdom in how you respond. But wisdom grows in safe environments. You cannot expect regulated responses while being consistently provoked. Healing begins with safety. One of the most important steps in breaking reactive abuse is creating emotional distance. That may mean gray rocking. It may mean limiting contact. It may mean no contact. It may mean building support outside of the relationship, so you are not isolated. When you reduce exposure to provocation, your nervous system can finally calm down. And when your nervous system calms down, you start recognizing yourself again. You begin responding instead of reacting. You pause. You breathe. You notice the trigger. You choose not to engage in circular arguments. You stop defending your reality to someone committed to misunderstanding you. That space between stimulus and response becomes your power. Reactive abuse, explained ultimately, leads to accountability in the right direction. The narcissist is responsible for manipulation. You are responsible for healing. And healing does not require you to carry shame for survival responses. If you are watching this and thinking about a specific moment you regret, I want you to offer yourself compassion. You were overwhelmed. You were exhausted. You were likely unheard for far too long. That does not make you the villain. It makes you human. But here is the empowering part. Once you see the pattern, you do not have to stay in it. You can strengthen your boundaries. You can learn grounding techniques. You can journal instead of sending the text. You can step away from the argument instead of proving your point. You can protect your peace without abandoning your truth. And most importantly, you can forgive yourself. Reactive abuse explained is not about labeling yourself damaged. It is about reclaiming clarity. It is about understanding that your outburst was a signal, not a definition. A signal that something was deeply wrong. A signal that your spirit was tired of being diminished. You deserve relationships where you do not feel chronically provoked. You deserve conversations that do not feel like traps. You deserve emotional safety. If this message resonated with you, know that you are not alone. Many survivors walk through this exact confusion before they understand what was happening. Clarity is the first step. Compassion is the second. Boundaries are the third. And healing is absolutely possible. If this helped bring understanding to your experience, share, comment, and subscribe to Narcissism Freedom. Your story matters. Your healing matters. And the version of you that responds from strength instead of survival is already emerging.